If there's one thing we know about Hampton Roads, it's that we're an amazing area with a lot of different cities and counties, but if I'm keeping it real, we've got a bit of an identity crisis.
Are we coastal Virginia? Are we 757, Tidewater? Or is it our favorite Hampton Roads?
Either way, we are very connected by way of bridges and tunnels, but how well are we actually connecting on a community level?
How often are we sharing our success stories and shining a light on our communities? When was the last time you met someone and really connected to what they're doing?
It's okay if your answer is, I can't remember. That's why we're here. I'm Stephen Abbitt.
And I'm Kaera Mims.
We're both realtors with Abbitt Realty who love to serve our community. We're here to keep it real and share all things 757, from real estate to community and everything in between.
Let's get connected, Hampton Roads. All right, well, welcome back and hello, Hampton Roads. So I'm really excited. We're going to do a bonus episode where we're going to talk about some holiday happenings. So stay tuned to hear about all the things that are going to be going on. So we're going to start off with something that I know Stephen is very passionate about and everyone should know about, and we hope that you'll support. So Stephen, go ahead and start us off.
Yeah, all right, great. Thank you. And I want to make sure everybody knows going into this, what we're going to talk about, all these events are a mixture of volunteer opportunities and holiday events. So you can either be a spectator and relax and have a great time, or you can jump in, participate, and support something really great over the holidays.
Love it.
So, but we will start with, you're right, one of my favorite events and a great opportunity for people to give back. So November 18th to 20th, you've got the Mayflower Marathon Food Drive. This is done in conjunction with our local food bank. And if you aren't already supporting the food bank, please do. What an important organization and what amazing work that they do. So from the 18th to the 20th, you'll have the opportunity, if you're on the peninsula, to go to either the Kroger on West Mercury in Hampton or on Victory in York County and drop off those food donations and support a great cause at the holidays and help make someone else's holiday a little brighter. Abbitt Realty is all in on this. Each year, we donate a ton of food thanks to our amazing realtors and property managers who, open their pockets and help others in need by making these food donations, and then we deliver a massive amount, and it's tons of fun. I always look forward to our weight goal. We usually exceed 1,000 pounds. We'll see what we put up this year. I hope that inflation doesn't stop us from doing it, but I think we'll get darn close, and it's still something we have a ton of fun with. So
we got this.
We got this. So that's the Mayflower Marathon Food Drive. Please consider joining it.
I love it. I love it. So moving on to the 24th, right at Thanksgiving, we want to spotlight Celebration in Lights. And little fun fact, is actually Virginia's first drive-through holiday light event. So they're actually celebrating their 30th season when they open this year on Thanksgiving. So,
okay, fun fact.
Yep. So that's pretty awesome. And I know a lot of people have done it, over the years, either when they were kids or now with their kids. I know we love to make it a family thing, but it will be starting, as I said, on Thanksgiving evening, and it will go through the new year. It will be every evening from 5:30 to 10 p.m. So make sure to get a group together and go and have some fun. It's always one of our favorite activities to kind of get the holiday season started, and it's a fun time. Another way to see Newport News in different lights. Pun intended.
Pun intended, yeah. It's a signature thing for Newport News. I mean, it's just one of the best things we do at the holidays. So cool.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, and the next day after that, on November 25th, if you're up in the Williamsburg area, Culture Fix will begin their Williamsburg Holiday Market. Now, if you're not familiar with Culture Fix, they're an organization that's striving to improve the greater Williamsburg's cultural offerings for residents and visitors by enhancing arts infrastructure, developing and promoting the arts and culture industry, and by creating a wide array of arts and cultural events. And they are doing it. Let me tell you. I mean, that's straight off their website right there. But I'm here to tell you they are having a big impact on that community. And I'm grateful for the work that the team at Culture Fix does. The Williamsburg Holiday Market is tons of fun. You've got the opportunity to step back in time a little bit. It is a small village, essentially, that will be set up behind the Art Museum lawn this year. So it'll be kind of back by the Bicentennial Park, if you're familiar with where that is. You can find out more information about this event at culturefix.org. Yeah, culturefix.org. Had to check that. But really, it's an opportunity by foot to walk through and just check out all kinds of artisans and what goods they're selling. There are food vendors, of course, available. There's cider, there's hot chocolate, there's music and entertainment. There's stuff for kids, there's stuff for adults, there's stuff for pups, there's stuff for everybody. So check it out. Consider adding it to your agenda.
Well, and I thank you for spotlighting it because I didn't know about it. So,
Yep.
so it's really cool to see that going on in our community. So then the following night, we got a whole series here. So the following night, this is actually something that I have not attended, but I think, it sounds great. And it's actually hosted in a little community that's one of my favorites. So the American Theater is hosting "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." That will be Saturday, November 22nd at 11 a.m. And if you're not familiar with where the American Theater is, it's on Mellon Street, specifically East Mellon Street, in the Phoebus area. And, Phoebus is thriving with lots of businesses and restaurants and all of my favorites. So it's a great opportunity to spend that, Saturday morning. You can go see the show and then also, take benefit of some of those restaurants too.
Yeah. So. Phoebus is one of Hampton's most vibrant communities, in my opinion. And for the listeners, if you haven't checked out Phoebus, you owe it to yourself to get out there, whether it be for "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" at the American Theater, or just to go check out places like Mango.
My favorite.
I know. I had to bring it up. I know
one.
it's your favorite. But any of the amazing restaurants down there, it's just a totally charming, walkable community with restaurants and shopping. And it's part of what makes Hampton so special.
Absolutely. Choose Hampton.
And then I think you're encouraging everybody to pop over to Port Warwick next, right?
I am. So that's going to be a very busy day on Saturday. So you do that in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Get your day started. And then that evening, you can head over to Port Warwick, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Newport News. They will be having a holiday lighting. And so that will be from 5 to 8 p.m. And like I said, it'll be right there in that middle space and a great opportunity, once again, surrounded by a lot of businesses, a lot of great energy. So that'll be a really fun time.
Cool. Good lineup there. And if you're looking for another opportunity to give back this holiday season, we really hope you'll consider the Toys for Tots drive that's held by the Marine Corps Reserve. And you can drop off a toy for a tot at any Abbitt Realty office, so Hampton, Gloucester, Newport News, Williamsburg. The toys should be unwrapped, and we will collect all those toys, bring them to our Newport News office, and then the Marine Corps will come pick them up and deliver them to a deserving child just before the holidays. So another opportunity to give back, and we really hope you'll consider it. All right, and then the next weekend on Saturday, December 3rd, if you're feeling frisky, pop over to Gloucester. They'll have their holiday parade happening early in the morning. I shouldn't say early. It's not terribly early. I think it starts around 10, but you can find more information on the specific timing on Gloucester's website. The Gloucester Parade through Gloucester Courthouse is really charming. We've talked about that before on this podcast, but Gloucester Courthouse is just such a sweet, walkable community. You've got to check it out. And the parade is tons of fun, and there will be this really cool group of realtors.
I heard.
Yeah, Abbitt Realty's got its float in this parade every year. And I don't know what their theme is yet, but I always know that they put together a fun crew and a fun theme. So I hope you'll check out the parade and cheer on Abbitt Realty.
It's a surprise. You have to come out and see it in person.
Yeah, that's right. We can't tell you on this podcast. You have to, it's a quiz. You go see it and report back to us.
There you go.
All right. So also on December 3rd in Gloucester, this one you need to get tickets in advance, but you could go to the Tree Lights event at Little England Farm. And if you haven't been to Little England Farm, it's breathtaking. It is a private residence that graciously opens its doors in conjunction with Riverside Health System for this event. It's a fundraiser for Riverside Health. And they've got a great live auction. They've got great catering and great music, I believe. But it's just a fun event, and it's another nice holiday function happening in the Gloucester community. But again, it's a great opportunity to see Little England, which is beautiful. It's right at the mouth of Sarah's Creek, Kaera, so right by York River Oyster Company where we went.
Oh, yeah, I remember that well.
Right where it all meets the York. So really special location there.
Love it. All right. And so then the next day, we have the Gloucester Main Street Open House, which will be available on December 4th. And that will be open from 1 to 5. It's basically an event where businesses that are typically closed on Sunday, they will open their doors, which is great. They will provide refreshments, and they will actually have discounts on their merchandise. But one of the reasons we're spotlighting it and it's a great event in itself, but we will actually have one of our own, 𝐩𝐸𝐸, who's in our Gloucester office, that's actually a part of a singing group called the Liberty Dolls. And so they will be singing along Main Streets, to get everyone in holiday cheer. So, go check out the open house and go hear from the Liberty Dolls.
There's so many great businesses down there to support. That'll be a fun afternoon for everybody.
Absolutely.
And if you finish up with that and you're still feeling festive, pop over to Williamsburg. One great event that we've got going on that day in Williamsburg is the Merry and Bright Holiday Parade. This is over the top. The floats that are in this parade are so well done. You've got several marching bands that are in the parade. You've got police. You've got the fire departments. You'll see a little bit of everybody out there putting their best foot forward for the holidays. It happens in downtown Williamsburg. It starts just west of the college on Richmond Road, runs down through Confusion Corner and then up Jamestown. So it's a great parade, one of the best, truly. And I hear there will be a really special float in it this year.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. I heard a rumor.
So 𝐻𝐽ville, of course, we all know the Dr. Seuss situation there. There will be an Abbittville float in the Williamsburg Parade this year.
I love it. I love it.
We've seen some pre-marketing stuff happening for that. And let me tell you, that float's going to be over the top. So I hope you'll get out and check out this fun parade and support Abbitt Realty and its Williamsburg team as they put their best foot forward in the parade.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. And when you finish with that, Williamsburg's got a little more for you that night. So it's their Colonial Williamsburg Grand Illumination event. Now, if you're not familiar with this one, you can find out an abundance of information on Colonial Williamsburg's website. But here's some highlights from me. Number one, they will have all their doors open in Merchant Square, all the restaurants, all the shopping. It's all open. They're ready to receive. And this place will be flooded with people. You will have cider over here, hot chocolate over there. They will light all the fire baskets running down Duke of Gloucester Street so that you can see how Duke of Gloucester Street would have been lit in colonial times for the holidays. Very cool. They've got all of the properties in Colonial Williamsburg decorated with their amazing wreaths. Lots to see there. Really a lot of takeaways. If you like to decorate your home for the holidays, Colonial Williamsburg provides some good inspiration. They've got the lighting of the big tree at the Williamsburg Inn. That's fun to see. And then they top it off with the Grand Illumination, which is the most incredible fireworks show you'll get in the 757. I'm biased. I'll admit
Just
that.
a little bit.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, it's fantastic. So please check it out at colonialwilliamsburg.com.
I love it. I would say it's a pretty awesome lineup.
Yeah, we've got great events lined up, and we're excited to share these, but we know we aren't telling you everything that's going on. And honestly, listeners, we would love a little feedback from you. So please hit us up on social media. This episode's posted on all of our channels, and you can hit us in the comments section with your suggestions of other holiday happenings that we should be featuring. And if we get some, Kaera and I will jump back on here and do another episode. We'd love to share more about what's happening. And definitely on the south side, help us out, guys. We need some 411 for the lower 757. Am I right?
You are right.
I'm right.
I say we want to stay busy during the holiday season.
That's it. If we don't hear from you, that's okay. We know you're still listening, but we are going to take a break for the holidays. So we'll be back in 2023 and keep you connected to Hampton Roads. But in the meantime, thanks so much for listening so far this year. We've had a blast doing this, and we look forward to an even brighter year in 2023 with you guys. Hey, thanks for listening and getting connected. This podcast is provided by Abbitt Realty, serving Hampton Roads in real estate since 1946.
Please stay connected with us on social at Abbitt Realty. See you next time.